Hey, Dr.
How are
Oz.
you?
Doing great, thanks. Breitbart News. So,
Breitbart. I'm just
Breitbart.
talking about you down there.
Oh, great! Yeah, we're the talk of the town. So, how badly, how long, and how much has the United States needed this review of these peer review of peer nations' vaccine schedules in comparison to our own? And how long do you think this review will end up taking?
Let me just take a step back and give you a broad argument for why we need to actually double check all the time. Mm-hmm. What does a good parent do? They love their kids, they put them in the car seat, but they don't just hope it works. Right. They check the car seat, they check the seat belt, and there's a car made right. I mean, everything to make sure their child is safe. We should be doing that all the time. And the fact that it hasn't happened for decades is a problem. So Secretary Kennedy said, we're going to go back and check. He's not making the decisions. He's going to insist, as he just did this week, that ACIP, the group of scientists that evaluate vaccines, take a serious look at, in this case, hepatitis B vaccines, and said, listen, this is not about whether they're good or not. I've gotten the hepatitis B vaccine. I think it's fantastic. It's what age do you give it at the child? And it does make sense if the mother's already had the virus and they're ill, that you give them the child the vaccine. But if the mother doesn't have the virus and doesn't have any evidence of it in her blood, then why would you give the child the vaccine the day of life? You could probably wait, and you should wait, and that's what they're saying, shared decision-making. Doctors and patients talking, that's a good thing. What the president has now said is he wants us to go back and kick the tires one more time to see if other countries may have worked out some issues that we have missed. Why not? There are other Western countries that are fantastically capable of looking at vaccine data, and they've made very different decisions than we have. And there's some differences in the law and how it protects manufacturers and other maybe perversions in the system that ought to be addressed. So we're going to kick the tires.
Absolutely. And regarding tonight's show, the left says President Trump's politicizing, the Kennedy Center. Do you think they politicized it and he's merely just depoliticizing it?
Well, the Kennedy Center was definitely politicized. There's no question about that. It's not even debatable. The issue is, what do you do to address that? And what the president very boldly has said is, first, you got to fix the building. Got to make it financially solvent. Go back to the boiler room, make sure the heat's on. All those things he's doing, by the way, raising money. And then he wants people who can speak to America. And what is the art of our country about? It's about hope. America's a country about a shining city on a hill, right? That's our vision for it. And he wants that reflected, at least in this center, a national treasure. And I think that's reasonable. My wife and I come here all the time. There's family-friendly programming. We love the quality of the work. We love the venue. And I think the president's doing a spectacular job. But most importantly, he cares. He's rolling his sleeves up and he's helping. So I think people who are criticizing this evening and what he's done by putting out all this effort on his own behalf and raising money for this is unfair. At least in this issue, give the president a break. Even if you have Trump derangement syndrome, which I'm thinking about an ICD-10 diagnosis code for, at least for this, give him a break.
Absolutely. And Dr. Oz, thank you very much.
God
Have
bless.
a great night.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.